Hello my dear students, I welcome you all to the ScienceNest YouTube channel. Today in this video, I am going to explain you the answers for the Northwestern Province 2019 Grade 9 paper. First of all, we will do the part 1 of this paper. First MCQ question, the symbol of the element chlorine is answer number 4, capital C and simple L. Answer number 4. Second one, what is the most sensitive part of the retina that forms a sharp image with the light entering into the eye? Sharp images are forming in yellow spot. Sharp images are forming in yellow spot. The function of the optic nerve is convey the visual stimulus from the retina to the brain. Convey the visual stimulus from the retina to the brain. And the function of the choroid layer is supply blood to the eye. Function of the iris is control the amount of light enter to the eye. Third one, which one of the following is a mixture? Here, crude oil is a mixture. Next one, which name is given for the ability to determine the depth or height of an object by the eye? Answer, stereoscopic vision. Stereoscopic vision. Binocular vision means the ability to maintain visual focus on an object with both eyes, creating a visual image. Creating one visual image. Question number 5. Select the answer which represents the standard international unit of pressure. Answer number 3. Newton per square meters. Answer number 3. Sixth one. When applying a force, any object can be moved. Any object at rest can be moved. The shape of some objects are changed. Here we can take the answer number 4. All A, B and C are correct. Seventh one, choose the incorrect statement about glaucoma. Answer number 3, the optic nerve is damaged due to glaucoma is incorrect. Glaucoma is a result of high blood pressure in the eye. A person which is with diabetes has an increased risk of developing glaucoma. Glaucoma causes, for the instance, blindness. All are correct, but the third answer is incorrect. Question number 8. Pb and Hg symbols represent the elements lead and mercury. Answer number 4. Which quantity has a direction? The vector quantities have got the magnitude and the direction. Force is the vector quantity here. Answer number 2. 10th one, the pure substances can be categorized as elements and compounds. Answer number 1. The maximum number of subatomic particles in the nucleus of sodium is maximum number of subatomic particles in nucleus means the sum of the protons and neutrons. The mass number denotes the sum of the protons and neutrons. Here the mass number has mentioned here as 23. So answer number 3, 23 is the correct answer. 12. The number of negative subatomic particles in sodium is, electrons are the negative subatomic particles. Here the atomic number is 11. The atomic number equals to the number of protons and also to the number of electrons. So answer number 1, 11 electrons are present. 13. The building unit of the elements is the atom. Electrons, protons and neutrons are the subatomic particles of an atom. Electrons are negatively charged and protons are positively charged. All are correct. Answer number 4. A metal which is extracted by the process of bioleaching. Answer 3, copper. Here the bioleaching means Bioleaching means metal extraction from low-grade ores by the use of microbes. Metal extraction from low-grade ores by the use of microorganisms. Copper and uranium can extract from this bioleaching process. 15. Given below are some of the statements about virus. Grow inside the living cells, have a cellular organization, multiply in the living cells. Here only A and C are correct. Answer number 2. Because viruses have no cellular organization. 16. Which diseases caused by microorganisms can be treated using the vaccines made from killed microbes? Here answer number 2, cholera and influenza, and also typhoid fever is correct. 17. Which of the following explains best the effect of the falling down the different sized, not D, there should be different sized dry cells on a wet clayboard from a same height is? You can see these different sized cells go inside the clayboard in different heights. So this height is depending with the pressure exerting from each cell into the clayboard. So the thing explained here is using pressure exerted by dry cells. We have to use the factor pressure to explain about this. The factor affecting for the depth of which is exerted by the footprint of a bull and a man with same masses on a sand floor is. Here this question should think by using the equation for the pressure. Here the masses of the two animals, that means the man's and the bull's masses are same. So the force exerting from each organism is same. So the pressure is depending only with the area. Here, if the pressure is high, the depth of the footprint also high. If the pressure is high, the depth of the footprint also high. Then man's foot surface area is lower than the bull's foot surface area. If the area is low, the pressure is high. If the area is low, the pressure is high. So the highest pressure is exerting by the man. The pressure exerted by the foot of bull is low. It is correct. The pressure exerted by the foot of man is high. It is also correct. The area which touches the sand floor of human feet is less. It is also correct. The area which touches the sand floor of 4 feet of the bull is less than the man. It is incorrect. So there are 3 correct answers, 1, 2 and 3. Question number 19. Choose the answer which is suitable for the dengue disease. In the dengue disease, the pathogen is the dengue virus. Vector who is spreading the disease is the mosquito. The host is the man. The pathogen is growing on the man. 20. The most effective application of microorganisms related to the environment is. Answer 2. The large amount of energy is not required for the industries by microorganisms. That is a useful effect for the environment. Now we will move to the part 2 of this paper. First question. The steps of producing curd is given below. Boiling of fresh cow's milk, cooling, adding culture, and then curd can be taken. Give the reason for boiling cow's milk. The answer, to destroy unfavorable microorganisms. To destroy unfavorable microorganisms. What is the purpose of adding culture? To add favorable microorganisms. What is the group of microorganisms used to produce group curd? The group is bacteria. Streptococcus are the bacteria we are using. Then the group is bacteria. State one other milk product produced using microorganisms. Can take cheese. State 3 instances where microorganisms are used in environmental conservation. Here I'll put in 3 instances we are using microorganisms to conserve the environment. We call it as bioremediation. Decompose the organic matter in polluted water. The thing, remove heavy metals in water. Another one, decompose oil layers. On ocean. Are the answers. Question, name one organic substance that can be used for the production of biogas. Straw. Cow dung also correct. B part, it was revealed that sand and iron powder were mixed in a rice sample and palm oil was contained in coconut oil in the market. Name the homogeneous mixture from the above two. Homogeneous mixtures are the mixtures that the components cannot be separately identified. Here, the mixture of palm oil and coconut oil cannot be separately identified. We cannot separately identify the components in this mixture. Copy down the following table in your answer script and fill it using the methods to separate other constituents to obtain pure rice. Here the rice has mixed with the iron powder and also sand. To remove the iron powder, we have to use the method using a magnet. We have to use a magnet to remove iron powder. The substance removed is iron powder. And to remove the sand, we have to use the method panning. Problem number 3. Separate distilled water, fresh water and marine water as pure substance and non-pure substances. Here, distilled water is a pure substance. Fresh water and marine water contains so many other ions, minerals. So, the fresh water and marine water are non-pure substances. Now we will move to the second question. A magnified figures of 2 microorganisms are given below. Name the groups of microorganisms named as A and B. You can see A is the paramecium, B is the amoeba. These 2 organisms belongs to the group Protozoa. Write the name of another group of microorganisms. We can write bacteria, virus, fungi are correct. Name a group in which both unicellular and multicellular organisms belong. You can take fungi. State one reason for not classifying virus under microorganisms. The reason is virus show both living and non-living features. Virus show both living and non-living features. Now we'll move to the B part. Microorganisms cause both useful and harmful effects to man. Name the two groups of microorganisms which cause spoilage of food: bacteria and fungi. Name the microorganism group which cause pityriasis. Fungi is the answer. State one fungal disease in plants. Powdery mildew disease. Name two antibiotics. We can write penicillin and amoxicillin. Question number 3. The cross-section of a human eye is given below. Some parts are denoted by numbers. What are the two essential factors needed for seeing any object? The two essential factors are the eyes and light. State the numbers relevant to retina and iris. Retina is showing by the letter 2, number 2. Iris is showing by the number 4. Draw a ray diagram to show the image formed on the retina of the object is far away. Arrows are essential when drawing the ray diagrams. Next question. Explain the process in the lens of the eye to focus the image on the retina if the object gets closer. If the object is a close object, the curvature of the eye lens should increase. Write down the answer. Curvature of the eye lens should increase. To form the image on the retina. Is the image formed on the retina erect or inverted? It is inverted. State two common defects of eye: short sight and long sight. A person cannot see far objects clearly. Draw a ray diagram to show the instance after correcting the defect. If anyone cannot see the far object clearly, that person is suffering from short sight. So we have to use a concave meniscus lens to correct the short sight. Here I am going to draw the ray diagram now. This kind of concave meniscus lenses should use if any person is suffering from the short sight. From the concave meniscus, the light rays spread somewhat, and the light rays are focusing on the retina without any problem. Okay, now we will move to the question number 4. Several labels of some chemical compounds in the laboratory are given below. Separate above substances as elements and compounds. Here sulfur and iron are elements and others are compounds. State the elements by which copper sulfate and glucose are formed. Copper sulfate has formed with copper, sulfur and oxygen. The glucose has formed with hydrogen and oxygen. Now we have to fill the blanks in this table. Nitrogen, number of protons 7, number of electrons 7, neutrons 7, the mass number and atomic number has given. You have to fill it with the symbol of nitrogen, is capital N. Sodium, number of protons 11, the number of electrons also 11. Neon, atomic number is asking, it is equal to the number of protons, so it is 10. Here the phosphorus, protons equal to the atomic number, it is 15. Mass number equal to the sum of the protons and neutrons. Sum of the protons and neutrons. 16. 31 is the mass number. Aluminium, name is aluminium. The number of neutrons can be taken by subtracting the atomic number from the mass number. 14 is the answer. Now we will move to the 5th question. The above figure shows pushing a vehicle which is at rest. The force exerted by the man is 750 standard units of measuring force. State the symbol of the standard unit of measuring force. The standard unit is, symbol is Newton. State the force exerted above in standard form, 150 Newton. Show the direction of the motion of the above vehicle. You have to show it by using an arrow into this. Give the reason for introducing force as a vector quantity. It's a vector quantity because force has a magnitude and a direction. Force has a magnitude and a direction. What is the instrument that is used to measure force in the laboratory? Newton spring balance. Represent graphically the way of exerting force on this vehicle. This is the point of application of force. Next one, state 2 changes that can be occurred when exerting a force onto an object which is in motion. You have to write only 2 changes here. The speed of motion can be changed. The speed of motion can be changed. Next one, can be stopped. Question number 6. The area of a side of the wooden block which is on the table is 0.25 square meters. The weight of it is 200 Newton. The force acting on a unit area is the pressure. Mention an expression to calculate pressure. P equal F divide A. Problem number 2. Calculate the pressure exerted by the wooden block onto the surface of the table. Then pressure equal, here the force is 200 Newton. The area is 0.25 to 5 square meters. Answer 800 newtons per square meter. Four rollers are used to drag the wooden block along the surface of the table. What happened to the pressure exerted onto the surface of the table by wooden block? The pressure. If we are using the rollers in this table, by using this equation, we can take the idea. The area of the block contacting with the table is going to be decreased. That area is decreasing. So the pressure is increasing. That is the thing happening here. Pressure exerted onto the surface is increasing. Pressure exerted onto the surface is increasing. Here the rollers are applying into here. That is why the surface area is decreasing. Rollers are applying here, so the surface area that this wooden box is contacting with the table will decrease. So the pressure is increasing. Explain the reason for your answer using pressure. You should explain it. The area of the wooden box that contact with the table will reduce and the pressure will increase. Next question. State the strategy used in following instances to change the pressure. Keeping a plank of wood on the side stand of motorbike. By using the plank of wood, the pressure exerting onto the floor is going to be decreased. State the strategy used in following instances to change the pressure is here. Increase the surface area. Stone. Sharpening the knife by holding it onto the stone. Decrease the surface area and increase the pressure. State one strategy that can be applied to your school bag to reduce the pressure on your toe shoulders. Broad things of the school bag a high surface area and exert a low pressure on the shoulders. This is the end of our paper explanation. Thank you for watching. Subscribe the channel and click the bell icon to watch more videos like this.